You're rushing through a crowded terminal, grabbing a coffee and swiping your credit card. And somewhere in the back of your mind, you're wondering if that piece of plastic is actually doing you any favors. If you travel, you eventually hit a point where you need to decide if paying around $150 Canadian a year to upgrade to a premium mid-tier travel card makes sense. Right now, two heavyweights dominate that conversation for Canadians: the Scotiabank Passport Visa Infinite at $150 and the TD Aeroplan Visa Infinite at $139. Both cards offer premium perks like airport lounge access or free checked bags, but their benefit pools are mutually exclusive. You can't have both on the same piece of plastic. Pick the wrong one, and you're essentially wasting your annual fee on benefits that don't match how you naturally travel. Declaring one of these cards an absolute winner is impossible because the actual value shifts based on where you swipe. An audit of your past 12 months of travel habits reveals exactly which mathematical advantage applies to your lifestyle. The decision relies on the balance between broad geographic flexibility and cash savings versus airline-specific loyalty and high-value flight redemptions. Let's start with general international travel. If your trips require crossing borders and spending in foreign currencies like US dollars, euros, or pesos, you have a specific problem to solve. Almost every standard Canadian credit card charges a hidden 2.5% foreign transaction markup on every single purchase made in another currency. This chart shows what happens when you spend $10,000 on an international vacation. Your card provider silently extracts $250 Canadian in pure fees. The Scotiabank Passport charges exactly 0% in foreign exchange fees, directly saving you that entire $250. It also solves a secondary problem: guaranteeing airport comfort, regardless of which airline you happen to be flying. The card includes 6 complimentary Dragon Pass lounge visits every year. At standard entry rates, that perk delivers over $250 Canadian in tangible airport value through free lounge food, fast and reliable Wi-Fi, and a quiet place to sit. But there is a trade-off, and it comes down to the primary loyalty program, Scene Plus. Scene Plus points offer highly flexible travel statement credits, but they operate on a strict fixed valuation. 1 point is always worth exactly 1 cent. Because of that fixed rate, you cannot leverage Scene Plus points for outsized aspirational redemptions, like a $5,000 international business class ticket. The Scotiabank Passport is a defensive tool. It protects your cash from hidden foreign taxes and guarantees a baseline of comfort at any international terminal. Travelers who stick to domestic routes or fly almost exclusively with Air Canada operate on a different set of financial variables. The TD Aeroplan card includes a free first-checked bag for the primary cardholder and up to 8 travel companions on the same reservation. This equation shows the math for just 2 people taking 2 round-trip flights a year. At roughly $40 a bag each way, standard baggage fees quickly hit $280 to $320 Canadian. Avoiding that single fee instantly offsets the card's $139 annual cost twice over. Then there is the underlying reward engine, direct access to the Aeroplan ecosystem. Unlike Scene Plus, Aeroplan points have a dynamic reward value. Their worth depends on how you redeem them. This graph shows how point valuation scales. Redeem strategically for Star Alliance Business Class, they easily achieve up to 3.5 cents per point. But here is the severe trade-off. The TD Aeroplan card carries the standard 2.5% foreign exchange markup. Swiping this card outside of Canada actively drains your cash, effectively wiping out the value of the points you earn on that trip. The TD Aeroplan is a highly offensive tool for scoring premium flights and erasing airline fees, but it strictly requires brand loyalty and domestic spending to function optimally. So let's put this into a final evaluation framework to help you definitively match your travel profile to the correct card. This decision tree maps out your travel history over the past year to help you find your answer. First path: do you take at least 2 Air Canada flights a year with checked baggage? If you hit that threshold, the baggage fee savings make the TD Aeroplan card mandatory for your wallet. Second path: do you spend more than $4,000 Canadian equivalent in foreign currencies or highly value lounge access? For this profile, the FX savings alone will completely pay for the Scotiabank card's annual fee. Then there is the third path, the maximizer, who meets both criteria and refuses to compromise. This is the 2-card setup. You pay roughly $289 Canadian in total annual fees for both cards. By stacking these tools, you effectively eliminate baggage fees on Air Canada, remove foreign transaction costs abroad, and secure 6 annual lounge visits. The drawback is the strict mental accounting required to ensure you swipe the correct card at the correct time. To fix that, you can use automated tools like WalletFit to eliminate the guesswork at checkout. The app automatically prompts you to use TD for flights and gas, and switches to Scotiabank for foreign terminals and international purchases. Winning the rewards game requires mapping specific financial tools to your